Thanks to Whatever Emma, Cat the Fish, and especially Toasted Noodle for supporting us on Patreon. If you want to support us on Patreon too, you can click the link in the description or go to patreon.com/IHaveAPodcast.
Hi, welcome to I Have a Podcast, the podcast where I have a podcast. Today we got our special boy BluMod and alt host Daniel, the
Hello.
the cutest
Can
boy
I be
around.
an alt host?
You're just why do you want to?
Cute.
Can I be an alt host?
Why do you want to be an alt host?
Can I?
Good reasoning.
Well, why do you want to be?
What do you want to be?
I don't. That reminds me. My dad was like talking to my 2-year-old brother, and he was like, what was it? Something about, oh yeah, it was like, Ryan, are you a climate change denier? And he went, no, you are.
Your 2-year-old said that?
Yeah, and my 2-year-old brother. My dad was like, do you deny climate change? And he went, no, you are.
Wait, so your 2-year-old brother asked your dad if he was a climate change
No, my dad
denier?
asked him if he was a climate change denier.
Why would your dad ask your 2-year-old
As a joke.
that? What a weird joke. Son, do you still believe in the USSR? No, but you do.
Well,
Son, what is the circumference of Saturn's largest moon, Titan?
No, but you are.
that doesn't even make sense.
By the time he's like, so, have you ever seen that kid and he like argues about why communism would be like a much better
Oh yeah.
system?
Yeah, they're all over the internet.
He's gonna grow up to be that kid.
They're all over the internet, says BluMod.
So what's up with you guys? How you doing?
Pretty good. My
I didn't
pizza's
ask.
cold.
Yeah, you did.
Really? Yeah. Why'd you just shut me down? I actually wanted to talk about
Okay, fine. Talk about.
my
Okay.
oddly cold pizza.
Go ahead.
I ordered Pizza Hut today, and the guy, he was really nice, mispronounced my last name, and then I tipped him $5, and he gave me this pizza, and it was like ice cold. Like, they must have like left it on the counter for like 15 minutes, because I took a bite into it, and the entire pepperoni came off with the pizza. Like it was so chewy. How could? So that was my day.
You should.
Cold pizza is good though.
Guys,
Oh, also my nephew was born.
I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a long time now. Have you ever heard of Stinky Steve?
Yes, it's a Minecraft book that you can buy on Amazon for like
Yep.
$10.
So let me read you the
Really?
synopsis of Stinky Steve. I'll read it out.
Wait.
No. Let me read the description as like on Google Books. Do you like Minecraft? Do you think farts are funny? See what happens in the wonderful world of Minecraft when Steve can't stop farting. Are the creepers and zombies terrified or attracted to Steve's toxic smell? Can Steve find a way to overcome his flatulent issue, or will it get the best of him in the end? Find out in this fun new superhero series. So it's a whole book about how, if I remember correctly, Steve eats some like magic beans and then he just keeps farting and like everyone hates him because like it's attracting creepers. Oh wow, it's a whole series. I forgot about that. It's not just one book. So
my
I can't
God.
find.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
But book one
It's
is
on
just
there.
book one is just Stinky Steve, a Minecraft mishap, and then
I could have been sworn it was like Diary of a Stinky Steve.
book 3 is Ask Stinky Steve, letters from Minecraft fans, and 4 is a Minecraft battle, Stinky Steve versus the Burpinator.
If I recall correctly, it's just a Captain Underpants parody.
Well, I'll send this to Molly so she can put this in. But here's the cover.
My God. Jesus Christ.
It's
Oh, no.
It's real.
It's
So like, so does he like ever get redeemed? Like, oh well, he can use his farts for good.
Let me find it. Let me see.
kind of reminds me of like Flat Stanley, but like a knockoff of that. But
Stinky Steve. Let's show Stinky Steve all around the world. We'll make kids make a Stinky Steve in 1st grade.
What, dude, guys? It has a 4.2 stars on Goodreads.
That's 2.4 stars more than it should
Do you
be.
guys want to read some?
How-
Do you guys want to read some reviews of Stinky Steve?
okay.
All right, let me read you
What the
some.
podcast is gonna be.
Here,
This is the
let me
highlight.
copy the link. We'll read some reviews of Stinky Steve. Oh, by the way, we were gone because of file issues and because no one could record and all that. So if you're wondering, that's why. Forgot to
Yeah.
mention that. Also, stuff has changed. Liam's no longer part of it, and now we have a thing where we cycle out new hosts. Or not new hosts. We have 3 main hosts and then 3 that we switch out every episode. So now you know.
Yeah, this is my first episode, and I'm a host somehow.
Oh, also we still love Liam. He's just not here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let me read some reviews. So we can each read one at a time. So, Stinky Steve, Book 1, blah, 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 is a crowd pleaser. The author truly knows and understands his audience and does not disappoint. Evans has created a world of Minecraft, and Steve takes the reader on his hilarious journey. As Steve shares his personal discovery of the power of his flatulence problems, the listener will be hanging on to each and every word. The illustrations are simply perfect and appear at the right moment. When the captive listener says, "Read it again, please," the reader knows it's a hit. Looking forward to the next installment in this Laugh Out Loud series.
I
no,
found one. Do not give this book a 1 star. Give it 5 stars. Read this book, then move on to number 2. And that was it. Rated by Jacob.
I like Steve was so stinky.
So Dominic Taylor added, "Steve was so stinky."
The juvenile humor regarding farts will appeal to younger boys. The large font makes it easier to beginning readers. Set in the Minecraft world, Steve has a smelly problem that is attracting the wrong kind of characters. These are like serious reviews. This was funny to me for a couple of reasons. 1, I know someone named Steve. 2, beans, cauliflower,
pretty
etc.
funny.
have the same effect on him big time. Yes, he can clear a room. Sorry, Steve. Anyway, it was funny and entertaining short read. This copy was suggested and gifted to me, and I'm glad I agreed to read it. When you can't do anything about your farts, make it work for you. LOL.
I can't believe that guy knows Steve from Minecraft in real life.
I know. I know someone
It's
named
incredible.
Steve. Big deal. Like, that's not even, like, that can hardly be considered, like a funny coincidence.
Because like half the people on Earth are named Steve.
Yeah, and the other half know of Steve from Minecraft.
I'm pretty sure like they just named Steve that because it was a generic name.
Oh, he didn't know what
Like,
it
yeah.
was. He just went like, they were like, "What are you gonna name him?" And he was like, Steve. And that
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Is this what the
Mike-
entire podcast going to be? It's just Stinky Steve?
Yeah.
Yes, the title will be Stinky Steve.
All right.
Episode
awesome.
5, Stinky Steve.
Don't even call it like I have a podcast. Just be like Stinky Steve book review.
Oh man, I found a book my grandmother got me, I think, one time. Diary of a Minecraft Zombie. I remember this.
Oh, I want it.
Ever wonder what it would like to be a Minecraft zombie?
I never had any Minecraft books, but I had a Minecraft shirt.
I had a lot. You know, let me look up Minecraft book, because I can find like 2 or 3 that I had.
I only have one Minecraft book, and I still have it to this day. It's like a huge book. Well, not really huge, but it's a book that teaches you like how to redstone, how to use redstone properly, and there's a lot of cool stuff.
I think I had a similar.
Yeah, that one's different because that's like official and like high
Yeah.
quality in the sense that it was actually like made by the real company.
Mojang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the pool the other day, and I saw a kid, and he had a shirt on that it was Steve like blowing up a creeper like behind him or something, and there's like a minecart flying through the air, and it said "like a boss." Big Minecraft pin.
I want to be that kid's friend.
Oh, Invasion of the Overworld by Mark Cheverton. I had this.
Oh, I think I never like bought it, but I remember being in a bookstore once.
Game Night 999 loved Minecraft, but above all else, he loved to grief, to intentionally ruin the gaming experience for other users. When one of his father's inventions teleports him into the game, Game Night is forced to live out a real-life adventure inside the digital world. Yeah, I had this. Like, I actually had this book, and I enjoyed it, I think.
I remember like I read like the thing behind like the author's like notes or whatever, and he's like, you know, I made this because like my son was obsessed with Minecraft and we like bought him his own server and stuff, and now I'm writing a book about it. And I'm like, all right, buddy.
That is exactly what it was. But yeah, I was into this. Let me look up fart books and see what comes up.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
One of these was written by someone with a fetish. I just know it.
Well, yeah, they're fart books. Like, I'm pretty sure the person that wrote Stinky Steve, that was like a fetish.
I'm sorry, I'm reading reviews from Amazon on Stinky Steve. I just found one. It's rated 1 star. It says, this book is by far my favorite manga. It is a dark romance set in the Cold War between the author and his love for unfunny toilet humor. A Blade of Grass is probably more compelling than this book. This book makes C-SPAN look interesting.
My son doesn't like to read much, but he loves Minecraft. I bought this for my grandson, and needless to say, he absolutely loved it. He read it right away and laughed at the story. Very cute story. Guys, my son is fascinated with farting and going poop and loved this book.
Oh no.
Very funny, right up my grandson's alley.
Watch like that kid. Like there's a kid who like didn't know that his grandfather was like writing this on Goodreads, and it applies to him. He's listening to this podcast right now. Like,
No. What if P.T. Evans, the author of Stinky Steve, listens to this?
You like to give him a message from the iHat boys.
You know what? Can I if I see if he let me see if he has a Twitter, and if he does, can I message him from the I Have a Podcast account?
Yeah. There's a review by someone named Pocket Minecraft. They said, "Please own this book. This book is absolutely unbelievable. It changed my life forever. If you don't own this book, then you triple gay." Greatest book ever made is the title.
Oh man, dude, P.T. Evans hasn't done anything on Twitter since December of last year.
Oh,
Has he at
no.
least liked anything recently? No.
Yo, what if that guy's Samsa?
Samsa, like the rapper?
Yeah, he quit the same time.
Whoa. Oh my god. Samsa the rapper wrote Stinky Steve.
Stinky Steve.
Samsa's...
Yo, and all of it starts with the letter S.
Dude.
It all makes sense.
Let's see. What else?
My god, I can see those in the recommended. Diary of a Steve the Noob 1. Kindle Unlimited. There's also Diary of a Minecraft Zombie.
Yeah, that someone gave that to me. Diary of a Farting Creeper. Why does the creeper fart when he should explode?
How does someone write an entire book about this?
Why does the creeper fart? Creepers are supposed to explode, but something went wrong. In the first book of this hilarious Minecraft adventure series, we get to read the diary of an actual young Minecraft creeper. Take a peek at what is really going on in this creeper's life, and how he overcomes trouble and bullying at school. That doesn't even make sense. Like, 1, why is there a school? 2, why would it get bullied? That's like bullying, that's bullying a suicide bomber. Like, who always has like the fuse lit. Like that doesn't even, logistically, that just doesn't even make sense.
There's a Herobrine the Complete Collection, 17 books in one box set for $9.99. That's a steal.
There was you guys heard about like that Minecraft joke book, right? Or whatever.
No.
Sounds
There was
familiar.
something. Minecraft joke book.
Oh no. I've been looking at this on my mom's Amazon account, so now she's gonna get a whole bunch of Minecraft book recommendations.
Well, now,
Okay.
now you know what you're gonna get for Christmas.
Let me okay, let me read you some of these jokes. Did you hear about the player who thought he was too powerful to need armor or swords? What a noob. That's the joke. Just what a noob.
Wait, that's the punchline?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you hear about the noob whose favorite block is air? Nothing happened.
Well, of course nothing happened. It's air.
Did you hear about the noob who tried to hypnotize an Enderman? He was destroyed.
What? I don't.
It doesn't even make sense.
He got super wrecked.
These aren't funny.
Did you hear about the noob who built a fire in her wooden house?
No, I didn't.
It went up in flames.
Like fire usually goes. Fire
It
does
sounds like
go up in
it
flames.
sounds like they're saying it like as if that's like some like funny punchline, like it went up in flames.
That is the punchline, though.
It doesn't like.
No, that's literally how fire works. It goes up.
It goes up in flames.
You want to hear two?
Not really.
Oh, wait, this isn't even Herobrine Yo Mama jokes. Minecraft minions in the unofficial Minecraft joke book. Top, Zop, and Crud. What does that even mean?
Minecraft minions. Minions come to my book. I'm looking for a Minecraft minions book specifically. Oh yeah, this is the exact one that you found. I'm looking for.
These are
literal-
like anti-jokes, but not even funny anti-jokes.
We'll read them off.
Did you hear about the player who kept a creeper as a pet? He went boom. Did you hear about the player?
Wait. He went boom? He went boom, not the creeper? Or,
Wait. Who went boo? Wait.
yeah, that's not very...
Did you hear about the player who met a super creeper? He was super destroyed.
Why wasn't it super boom?
That doesn't even... I don't get these.
He was super boomed.
This is too... We need to talk about something else. I really can't.
Yeah,
I can't do this.
Just make the intro like a Minecraft Blocks version of whatever the normal song is.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun.
I'll do that.
This has become the I have a Minecraft.
I am.
I am a gamer.
I have Stinky Steve in my room with me. Say hello, Stinky Steve. Oh, Stinky Steve.
Little do we know, Stinky Steve is in Eli's room behind his bed watching.
Shh.
In tears.
Don't say that. Guys, come on. I have my speakers on.
He's
Come on,
nailed
stop,
to the
stop.
wall.
Help me!
No one's going to get that.
Help me! It's like muffled farts.
Tinky Steve.
Tinky Steve.
Stinky Steve. Or how about we just remove all vowels so it's just Stinky Steve.
I think it'd be funny for an episode of I Have a Podcast. Not like an episode, but just for like a little bit. We played like a round of Cards Against Humanity.
Oh no.
That'd be fun. I think just for an episode, you know?
We couldn't swear though.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, no. The fine way of playing it is that you make it so you can only use custom cards, so you have to only type in your answers. That way you don't you aren't stuck with unfunny cards
Yeah.
that are just edgy.
Can we do that actually? Do you want to do that?
Yeah. I've done that before.
Set it
and it'll
up.
take
Set
a
it
while.
up. Set it up.
Well,
Wait, right
we're in the
now?
middle of recording.
I know. We can talk about stuff while Blue sets it up.
No, I don't know how to set it up. Someone else did.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll look it up. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Should we just cut this part of the episode out and not leave our audience?
Yeah, you know what?
hanging?
Molly, cut this out starting now.
Molly, make an elaborate edit of Howard the Alien in this part, and then like cut all of it out.
Bees do not smell
them.
nice.
Smell the bees.
Actually,
Yum, yum, yum.
I went to the pool today, and there's like a beehive like right next to the pool, and I remember
smelled
seeing
it.
like I could
Did you
smell
freak it?
I did. I grabbed the net. It's real kinky. I grabbed the net off the side of the pool and I scooped them out and threw them in the bush. There was like 14 of them. It's really gross.
Save the bees.
I
Threw them
saved them.
into a bush.
The dead ones, I threw their carcasses into the bush.
Man, it must be so lucky to be a bug. Like, you have like an exoskeleton, so you can just fall and just walk away. Like humans, you fall off like your curb and you have a broken arm.
You take no fall damage.
Yeah. Why do they have no fall damage on?
Because they have feather falling 4 boots on.
Wait, that was a banger, Molly. Leave that whole conversation in.
I'd love to think that just bugs with exoskeletons, they just build like on crafting tables just like feather boots so they don't take fall damage. It has nothing to do with their actual anatomy.
That's an enchantment, not a craft.
Well, okay. They have tiny books around on an obsidian slab with a tiny book on it. And they just enchant it.
They also built an entire like bookshelf ring around it, and then use their own lapis lazuli to enchant their boots. Balls! I dropped my cup.
I've never heard someone use balls as an alternative of a swear word. Balls! I just did this.
What do you mean? I've done like so many times.
I've never heard. Well, just balls. Like usually someone adds like a little oomph before it, like maybe the F word or something. But they just balls.
No.
Balls.
No, that is the swear word. Is balls.
I know,
What if
but
in,
I've
like,
never heard it
Minecraft?
being used by itself.
What if in Minecraft they call, instead of balls, they said cubes? They're like, cubes.
Oh,
Welcome back.
hello.
We
tried an
weren't
idea.
successfly
It
able to
didn't
make
work.
the game. Yeah, Eli realized that you can't do a visual gag.
This is why I didn't invite you to be a host, Blue, because you're mean.
Well, this is why I haven't been in an episode, even though I've recorded like 5 times before.
Every time we've done it with you, it's messed up somehow. One time it was my fault, but then the other time
just
it
a
was just like,
curse.
no, I'm just gonna corrupt. I'm just gonna corrupt.
Guarantee this one won't make it either, or if it does, it barely will.
Yeah.
I really hope it does, because like I recorded an entire episode before as well, and then I was like, haha, that didn't work. I'm not gonna record for like an entire other month.
I know. I could be playing Minecraft right now.
Yeah, well,
Don't
you
make
know
me
what?
waste my time.
It's your fault for being our friend, and it's our fart. Wait, no.
Wait,
You can't just rely on Stinky Steve to come down and help you.
That wasn't intentional.
Stinky Steve, I need help with this social interaction.
It's our fault for starting a
Thank
dumb
you.
podcast.
I've always
Steve
been
should join the
curious.
podcast.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you curious?
I've always been curious. Yes.
I've always been curious at how you manage to, like, as you're playing thing on Discord, it always, every time you're online, it says with my fat nuts. It never doesn't say that. You always are playing with your fat nuts. You have never stopped.
Is
What
that
do you
allowed
No,
to
I saw
go
it
with?
change for the first time like today. You were
Yeah,
playing some
I-
other game.
I was playing Team Fortress 2. Do you want me to tell you right now? I could.
Wait, what program is it?
It's in Discord. If you go to settings and you go to games, you can choose your game activity. I just put with my fat nuts.
Yeah, but which program is that?
Oh,
It's in Discord. You go to the main menu on Discord. You
Yeah,
go to your
I know.
profile.
Yeah, I know, but
But-
like which one is it attributed? Like when you have
Oh,
What-
it's
what
nothing. That's just what it says. I could type in whatever.
Oh, you
Wait,
can do
really?
that?
What?
Yeah, I could type in whatever I wanted to say, and I just made it say with my fat nuts.
I have
You're
to select
18.
a specific like program. Yeah.
Well, no, because there's a button that says like not seeing your game, add it, and then you just add whatever you want to say.
That,
Oh,
Yeah.
with my fat nuts. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that because I'm mod on a few servers that are for children, so I can't do that.
So there you go. Type in whatever you want.
I'm gonna invite some people to ask us some questions while we're
Like
talking.
topic questions, not just I guess questions, but like topic questions are more advisable, so we actually have something to talk about.
Well, I mean, it could spread to other stuff.
It could, just like how Stinky Steve roller coastered his way into a 40-minute conversation.
I got a text from my mom. I meant to tell you guys, but I got a text from my mom to say, today. And it was a text, and she said, my cousin's name is Gabe, and she was like, Gabe wants to know if you play Fortnite. And it was just like it was such a slap in the face, kinda, just like it was very very awakening or whatever. Like I was like it was just laying on my bed, and then I like look, and I was like, it was like, you know how like you can wake yourself up by like splashing your face with water? It was kind of like that. It was just very like unexpected. It took me really off guard.
So wait, there was this. It was a relative of yours that you had never like heard of or like met before, and the first thing.
No, I know him. He's my cousin Gabe.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
that would be funny.
Same thing sort of happened to me. I got a text from my grandma that said, Jesus is either a stumbling block in your life or a rock you build upon.
Thanks, Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma.
What does that mean?
She's very religious, and I don't care like what you believe in, but she's very religious. And one time she showed me a video, like a Christian video. It was like, the earth is the size of a golf ball, and it was really hard to watch because I kept laughing through it, and she would just look at me and like, what's so funny? But I couldn't tell her that it was funny. Okay, wait. Okay, I need to show you something, because when we were watching that, they showed us like this photo. The people on the stage was like this priest. He was showing us a photo of a black hole, and it shows a symbol of Jesus in it. But inside of it is just a man T-posing. Look at the image. That's all. And people were cheering and like praying. They were like, "Oh, it's a miracle! Jesus is there!" But I was laughing so hard because all I saw was just this man T-posing.
What if it's like to the side?
Hole.
What, like, you see like where the arms would be? Like, what if that was like their body, and then they just had really like wide arms? And it was like.
What?
Yeah. All right. So like, see, all right, look at their like left arm, like their left hand. Imagine that's like the bottom of their body, like their feet.
Wait. Wait a minute.
I'm just like tilting my head left to right, trying to picture what you're.
It kind of looks like Unfinished Lost if you look at it from that way.
Wait. Is that
Lost
supposed
has
to be a
been
man?
ruined.
Or is that like literally just supposed to be a cross?
Why does he look?
I think it was supposed to be like a cross,
right side up.
but
It kind of looks like that guy from Futurama.
Which guy?
What?
I don't watch it, but I only look like that scientist dude, like that old scientist dude.
Oh,
how does it look like Professor Farnsworth or whatever?
Yeah, how does it look
his
like
head?
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone.
Look at the shape.
Is cool.
Look at the shape of his head.
Epic gamer time, everyone.
I mean, I guess I can.
Don't laugh at that.
No, I can't see it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like him.
It looks like he's looking to the left.
So our boy Blookie Beat, our boy Swaggy Spooker, asked, for the former comic boyos, how did you meet each other? So that's me, Daniel, and Blue. Tempo, I hate you.
Oh boy.
You can leave now,
Okay.
actually. No, so I don't know about them. I'll start, I guess. I followed them both, and then Daniel, you said you saw one of my comics in like Collective or someone repubbed it or something, right?
I don't
Something like that.
remember.
Well, somehow you saw a comic of mine.
Yeah.
And then, so Daniel and Blue were both pretty big comic makers on iFunny.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty famous, you know.
But so then
Accomplishment.
they were like my heroes. Same with Owen. And so eventually we got to talking, and I think the first thing I ever messaged you, Daniel, was, "Hey, it's me from iFunny. That show of an app."
You can't swear.
I'll censor
Eli.
it. We have an editor.
God, well, stop.
We're
being your
talking
editor
to
do
one of our
work.
editors right now. And then eventually we became friends, and then Blue just kind of followed me out of the blue one day.
Yeah. You started messaging me, and you were really annoying. I actually
Yeah.
hated you.
Yeah, no, I know. Same. Owen did too. Daniel, as far as I know, is the only one who tolerated me at first, and that's because you didn't really like pay attention.
I just didn't really like care enough to like try to like know who you were. I just kind
Yeah.
of like I just kind of like knew that you were there and that you were a person, but I didn't have any opinion on you. But like
Yeah.
eventually,
It hurts my
like-
feelings a little bit that that's the most positive opinion.
you're
Eli,
one of
we
my
love you
closest
now.
friends now. So
Yeah.
You're the only person I've met, Eli. So,
I know. Speaking
yeah.
of which, we need to do that.
We do. And then how did I met Daniel through Owen on a Discord chat that has a very naughty name.
Which one is it?
or a kick chat. It's
yeah.
yeah
Yeah.
orgy there.
or just
OGC.
Orginization.
Yeah. Or no,
remember-
wait, we met in Artland, or was that it? Did we
I
meet in
remember,
Artland was the
I
one
remember
that
I was
I
really,
made.
I was really jealous of Liam when you guys invited him solely because he used the circle tool back then, and I was like, why does he get in? That was back when he like used a mouse or whatever for the head.
I used a mouse.
But like different, like he used
Who
a
didn't
mouse
use a
like
mouse?
just for the head, like not hand done or whatever. Circle
Uh-huh.
tool. I don't know. It bothered me more than it should have, especially since that was like we were friends at that point. But yeah. Anyway, go on. Daniel, how did you meet Owen?
Oh, okay.
How did you both meet Owen, actually?
So it's weird. I was making like kind of just like really bad comics for this Twitch streamer I was a fan of, and then like I started like making like actual joke comics and just dumping them on iFunny. And then this one person, I don't remember who exactly it was. It might have been a guy named Will from that chat. Was like, "Hey, do you want to join?" And I was like, "Okay." So I became friends with like a whole bunch of people from iFunny that were like comic artists, like the original comic artists from there. And then Owen, it was like in 2015, like April. Owen, one of his first posts was an April Fool's animation thing.
Oh
that
yeah.
he posted to iFunny, and I think either I contacted him about it or he contacted me and was like, "Hey, do you want to collab?" And then we just kind of became friends with it from there. And then eventually, like, we kind of split off from like that whole Kick group and everything. And with like me and Owen, we just invited like a few of our like closer friends from that group, or like basically just whoever wanted to join. We brought it to our new Discord group, and kind of started a friend group from there, and it became the Cool Boys.
Yeah. I didn't realize that I was like an original cool boy. Like
Yeah,
Owen was like, "You're one of the original cool boys," and I was like, "Since when?"
Yeah, no, you were like,
Who is the
you-
founding cool boy?
Owen, I think.
Owen and Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was the
those
first
two.
person in the server to be called Cool Boy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Dude, butt crack craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continuing on
Buckercraft
with
is-
Cool Boy.
Buckercraft is older than Cool Boys.
I just like the name. It's better than
Yeah,
Cool
it's
Boys.
beautiful.
It's really creative.
Butt crack. Funny, epic.
Yeah. I started that with my friend Sarkis like a very long time ago, and then like I was like, okay, what should we name it? And then we were just going through names, and then we didn't even go through many names. I think I mentioned Penoid Craft because that was kind of my sense of humor, was like reshaping the word into something else. That was my sense of humor. So I called it
Penoid
Penoid Craft, and he's like, no, we're calling it Butt Crack Craft, and I'm like, okay. So
Penoid
it was
Craft
just
is
like
way
that.
better. I would have preferred Penoid Craft. Instead of Cool Boys, Cool Penoids.
Yeah, we're gonna
Penoid
we're gonna
boys.
rebrand ourselves. We're now Cool Penoids.
I have a Penoid.
Cool Penoids.
Penoid Boys. The official Penoid Boys.
Funnies.
Yeah.
How I met Owen, he commented on me. He said, "Hey, I like your animations because I did animations."
Oh yeah, the Giving
sad.
Tree.
You did animations?
Yeah.
Well, it's very it's insulting to say animations because they were not really
They
animations.
were animated.
They were like
They were animated.
5 frames per second.
No.
So yeah,
some of
they
them
were
like,
animations.
good. Like
I did not like them. Looking back on them, I could have done.
Were they
much
like
better.
story time or like?
They were like skits. It was
okay.
it's like figures, but it was a knockoff brand.
the Figures song by Ninja Sex Party is very good.
I never heard it.
They made a movie and they got Ninja Sex Party to do a song for
Oh
it.
well, I saw the movie. I just
Yeah.
didn't remember there being a song. I forgot. what the
I
song
love
was.
NSP. They're great.
They're great.
I like
Yeah, they're-
Dinosaur Laser
sometimes-
Fight was my
Yeah.
favorite.
Sometimes they're not
But
even that
everything else
funny,
was-
but they're talented.
Yeah, like I don't know, like their songs are kind of a hit or miss for me, but I respect like the members of it.
Yeah, and I like Game Grumps, but like
Oh, yeah.
I think like sometimes NSP really just isn't that funny for me, but I still always like can listen to the songs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like it's still catchy.
Yeah.
Like I like Cool Patrol.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
Cool Patrol's a good one.
Cool Patrol's. Okay, well, I'll just
That
say
was
out
stuck in
loud.
my head for like a week after I heard it.
No,
Yeah.
I laughed out loud whenever he mooed. Not gonna lie, that was like the funniest part of
Oh.
the entire song.
I like
The roller like the roller bladers or whatever were so like well
yeah, it was they were really
coordinated.
that was really well done. Yeah,
Yeah,
speaking
choreography
of
was quite
good
nice.
choreography, you guys seen Hit the Chug Jug?
Oh no, Daniel, do you have any partake in this conversation?
Yeah, no, I am the only person here who has no idea what anybody's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Daniel, Ninja Sex Party is a comedy band with Dan Avidan
I figured.
of
And
Dan Avidan
Ninja
of
Brian.
Game Grumps.
Oh, really?
Ninja
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah.
with Game Grumps.
I
And
had heard the name before. I thought it was like a legitimate like band, just like with a really bad name.
sometimes
they
they do
are a
serious
legitimate
music, but
band.
like it's covers, but they mostly do.
Yeah, they do like and even like they have like 2 cover albums and they're both called like Under the Covers.
Mhm.
Oh, I love their covers.
Did you guys
They
hear
were so good.
Danny
Oh,
Don't
that's-
You Know?
And they're amazing.
Yes,
I thought it was
know the
pretty good.
entire song, but I listened
me-
to it so
me too.
much.
I like it a lot.
That was a banger.
Yeah.
The
But then-
production is so good now.
Hit the Chug Jug.
I've never heard that one.
Oh, you know what? Let me get the link. No. Don't spoil anything. We'll play it at the same time, okay? Molly,
right,
you can
right
just
now on the podcast.
yeah, Molly, you can just skip ahead and like get our
Cut.
reactions after. So thoughts of Hit the Chug Jug?
I hate it. That was
I hate
stupid.
it.
Thanks, I
Why'd
hate
you,
it.
why'd you show me it?
Fortnite.
Okay.
Fortnite
know?
funnies.
Yeah.
Fortnite Funny is the best YouTube channel.
I'm really glad that this we were at once having a legitimate conversation from questions, and now we're listening to Hit That Chug
Yeah,
Jug.
no, you know why? Because
Why
no
is
one
it called
else.
Hit That Chug Jug, but they say Hit the Chug Jug?
It's not called Hit That Chug Jug. Oh yeah, it is. That's weird.
It is.
That's weird.
This is
God,
sad.
what idiots. Yeah, no, it is sad. Fortnite songs are bad songs. Let's see. Did I get another question?
Yeah,
No, I
There's
didn't.
there's like 2 on my screen.
JD Comics YT asks, when did y'all start drawing? When I was like born, pretty much. When I could first start coloring.
Yeah, like I pretty much started drawing all my life, but I
Yeah.
mean, like I didn't seriously start drawing until like 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I started
2
like
years ago.
actually drawing stuff for people to see in like when I was like in 5th grade, and then I did digital
early.
stuff when I was like 12.
I started like, I was like, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago.
You cut out.
It was 4 or 5 years ago, and that was
Did
it.
he die?
Tempo.
He died 4 to 5 years
I
ago.
think he died.
I started drawing.
Oh, he's back.
Is he?
I
Wait,
don't
okay,
know,
can you hear me?
There we
Okay,
go.
okay, there you are.
Hey, buddy.
All right, sorry. Oh, sorry, Molly, cut that out.
No, leave it in. It's funny.
He just went silent for a good 4 to 5 minutes.
I would do like a Google image search. Well, no, it won't like, it won't be funny in the actual thing because like my audio is still recording for like from my mic.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You know, leave it in, but cut out everything I said.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like Google image search like Dragon Ball Z characters, and I would redraw them
Nice.
with pens and stuff, and I thought it was so good.
What a weeb.
and then I got into Steven Universe, and I just drew Steven Universe characters,
Nice.
and now I'm smelly.
Yeah, I was. Thank you. I was a very.
I just wanted to know,
Strange
man.
child.
Continue on, Daniel. We kept interrupting him.
I started drawing when I was like very young. Like I would draw 2 things, and the 2 things were I would draw, green eggs and ham from Dr. Seuss. I would draw green eggs and ham, literally just the green eggs and the ham, and then I would
Why?
I'd draw that. I don't know. And I'd also draw like machines.
Green
I'd draw,
eggs
like-
and ham. I gotta see exactly what was so appealing to draw.
I
Yeah,
don't-
what
I don't
about
know.
it? Why that one
green
specifically?
Meat, okay, it was green meat with a fork in the top with 2 eggs.
Did you guys
Yeah,
at
that's
school?
exactly
Did you
it.
ever have actual like green eggs and ham? Like, did they ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
did
know.
that.
Didn't with me.
What?
They dyed
Well-
eggs green,
My
No.
family did it, but not my school. It's probably a safety
ham
hazard.
green. It was gross looking. Like it was just eggs and ham, but like it looked unnatural.
Yeah, I would just draw that. And I don't know why. I just really enjoyed drawing green eggs and ham. And then I'd also draw like machines, but they were like just gears. I would just draw like gears and stuff and like say that they were machines, but like they weren't really gears because it was just like really badly drawn gears. And then eventually like I started like as I was growing up, I got like that standard in my head, like, oh, I need to be better, because like that portion of my brain started developing. And I didn't draw for a long time, and then finally I started making comics, and like I started off in like a Cyanide and Happiness style, like
Oh
is
yeah,
what I
you did.
intended, but it was really bad. So I was like, haha, I need to get better at drawing. So then from there I started trying to get better. So like 3-4 years ago.
Nice. Let me see. Any more questions? Nope. Excellent.
Okay.
No more
Time to
questions.
add everyone in Tim Tom's server. Hey guys, ask me a question. My dogs are barking.
So, what's your favorite hot sauce?
Fire sauce from Taco Bell.
Remember when I threw that at you?
Oh yeah, that was fun. No one here gets that, but
Oh yeah,
and
well,
Eli,
me and Blue met
everyone
up.
in the call, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Blue met up, and I was like, I took his phone, and I was like, I'm gonna film this, and he was like, what? Okay, I was like, "Hey, Blue, check this out." And I just threw a bunch of hot sauce packets at him. It wasn't even like,
Oh,
it wasn't even funny. I just did it.
Yeah. Quite the comedian we got here, guys.
I think
Eli.
the like vlog you filmed or whatever, like the meetup
Yeah.
thing was really funny. Like the like how you just put like the mall name and then just like Hot Topic, and it was just like heavy metal playing quietly in the background as you were like drinking soda. Like
You could barely hear me say hot topic.
Yeah.
So I had to like crank up the volume to 500% just so you could hear me.
But it was really funny to see, like, censor the name, Molly, but it's just like Hot Topic. I don't know why, but it was really funny.
We have to make a part 2 whenever we meet up again. Although I'll record at a vertical matter and not a horizontal one.
I'll bring my
I'll
camera.
record horizontal. Oh, okay. Well, that'll work even better.
Yeah,
Okay, because I recorded the entire thing on my phone.
I know, and half of it was
I kept
vertical.
recording it like I kept recording.
Even though every
recording
time you let me
vertical.
film it, I like made sure it was horizontal.
Well, I don't record often. The only things I have on my phone that recorded are vertical, and it's of my dog.
What's your favorite, guys? No, listen.
okay.
Do you guys like eggnog?
No, I
Yes.
haven't even tried
I never
it.
had it.
What?
I've never had it.
What?
No, I don't. I don't put eggs in my drink.
Blue. That is not how you make eggnog. You don't just like take milk and go, okay, egg time.
Really, every single time I see it,
Dude, it's
it's
weird.
a bunch of drunk people that hatch an egg inside their drink. They're like, eggnog.
That is not
Saying
at
like
all.
What?
drink egg
Who do
sounds
you
like,
hang
It sounds
around?
like a surreal meme.
No, like on TV. On TV, it always shows it. It
No.
always pictures like people drunk off
No.
eggnog.
Yeah, because people put alcohol in it, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay, then why is it called eggnog? What is it?
It's like a
just
vanilla egg
cream-
flavored
Yeah.
creamy drink
It's-
thing.
Ugh.
It's not even egg flavored. It's just
Yeah.
like real like vanilla creamy milks kinda. It's like it's kind of like a vanilla smoothie or vanilla shake kinda. But
This is gonna turn into pickle eggs again.
I'm so proud to have been there for that argument.
That
I'm
was
proud of myself that I started the whole thing with a simple question of who do you think would survive the zombie apocalypse? And I started this
Me, 'cause
whole
I know how
like
to shoot a
3-day
gun.
3-day argument. If I had
Continuing on
known
with-
you were recording that, I wouldn't have kept shoving like handfuls of goldfish in my face. Like, you can very clearly hear me like
Oh,
what?
I made that entire conversation into
What are
a
you talking
Guitar
about?
Hero song.
Oh, have you not seen the pickled eggs video?
No.
Oh, so
Oh.
back a while ago, we were playing Left 4 Dead. Me, Blue, Owen, and Donkey, and
Did you really just call Daniel Donkey? You forgot
and we were
his
playing
name.
Left 4 Dead, and I was like, which one of us do you think would survive the zombie apocalypse? And then Owen decided that he would survive the longest because he wasn't as picky of an eater. And was like, have you guys even had pickled eggs? And so that sparked a whole argument like over on Twitter that lasted a very long time.
it wasn't just Twitter. It was I had recorded it. We were streaming at the time as you were stuffing the goldfish in your
Yeah.
mouth. That we were streaming, which is weird that you don't remember that.
And then it transferred onto Twitter because I brought
Yeah.
up that wheat is last longer than pickle eggs do, and it can be made into like oatmeal and stuff.
Yeah.
Or potatoes. That's also an option.
I spent an entire week animating a video of us arguing about pickled eggs. It's my
It
third
was well worth
most
it.
recent video. That I haven't uploaded in 6 months. That video was 10 months ago.
Is
Dang.
it really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're creeping up on the anniversary.
Dang.
The 1 year anniversary of pickled eggs.
It's been like 7 months since I've uploaded on, well, at least on like my like animation channel.
Guys, my feature on iFunny has 69,000 likes.
Dude, high five.
Wow.
I
You
was
go to
really sad
iFunny.
because it was like the least liked feature in that
Oh, in the set.
set that day, and I was really sad because I was like, oh, because like I kept getting a bunch of notifications about likes, and then right after I was like it just stopped, and I was really sad.
Wait, what'd you get featured for?
iFunny like features posts every day, like multiple times a day. And I was one of them. It was a comic that I ripped off from a fellow comic maker. Force
Really?
Animations. We got
Good
another
job,
question. What's
Alright.
y'all's favorite ice cream flavors?
I'm gonna have to
Oh, boy.
ask you to stop saying y'alls. Thanks very much.
Yeah, try again, please.
Try again.
That's Texas.
Your mama, Texas. Your
Is
mama
that
the
your favorite
size
ice
of
cream flavor?
Texas.
Wait, no, it's weird because before I was born, my sister was like 4 years old when I was like in the stomach.
And she was fat like yo mama.
Babies are born in the stomach.
Babies are born.
Thank you.
Part two
no,
of peas in the balls.
I wasn't born yet, and my sister was like, she was like complaining to my parents, like, I really want his name to be Strawberry Yogurt. My parents were like, why? Why do you want him to be named Strawberry Yogurt? She's like, can we please name him Strawberry Yogurt? And they're like, no, we can't really do that. And she's like, okay, well, you guys can call him whatever you want, but I'm calling him Strawberry Yogurt. And then I grew up into a human and started like actually enjoying strawberry flavored things. So like I really like strawberry ice cream. So
Oh,
Wow, what a dumb backstory for such a simple question.
that's a good backstory. What are you talking
I'm just
about,
kidding, I'm
Eli?
just kidding. My favorite ice cream flavor is probably we used to go to Florida every year, and we had this stuff called Superman ice cream, and it was just
now you have
it
a
was
dumb
just dyed
backstory.
vanilla.
Did he?
oh, what,
Did he
what
stop?
happened?
What?
His profile picture looks like he's like mid sentence. He just stuck there.
Eli, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Now
okay.
I can.
Continue your Superman story.
There was Superman ice cream, and it was just vanilla that was dyed 3 different colors, but it felt different. It felt good, tasty.
That's how my story was. Okay, well, first off, a very controversial statement, I know, but I don't really like ice cream that much. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not a fan of
Cool.
it.
Thanks for coming on the podcast, Blue.
But I only really liked one flavor of ice cream, and it was at Carvel's. It was called it was like earth flavor or something. It looks like the earth.
It's
It was-
just dirt and milk in a cup.
well, it was like Mother Nature or something, and it was just vanilla, but it was dyed green and blue. And I was like, this is the best tasting ice cream ever.
It's just like dirt and water.
It's mud.
Have you guys ever had like pineapple
go
Dole Whip?
Wait, what? Oh,
Have you guys ever
that
had?
stuff.
Yeah,
What stuff?
Pineapple
pineapple
Dole Whip. Yeah. They have it at
Oh yeah.
Disneyland.
it goes
Pineapple
so hard.
Dole Whip.
Yeah, it's like
It's like pineapples and it's like a drink and also ice cream and like soft serve. It's like it's banging.
it's like if
I've
the
never had
entire
it.
Dole company just took a doo-doo in a cup and it's delicious.
My son loves farting and going poop.
Daniel, something about you, whenever you make funny jokes, just the way you choose, like, the right kind of words. You could have used anything, but
Took a
doo-doo
doo-doo
was,
in a
like,
cup.
the best word you could have possibly used. And you just articulate words so perfectly.
Thank you. That's like the best compliment I've ever gotten from anyone, especially since it's you. 'Cause-
I just love doo-doo.
Yeah, blue. My tweets are like basically just like a really saturated version of like your tweets. I don't know, like you made that whole meme with like Howard the Alien and like whatever.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just saw someone like replied like salesman slash roof of car. Salesman, this bad boy has Dame Tucosita and Howard the Alien in it. I don't know why, but I just like I thought that was so stupid. I just
Oh
like
wait,
copy
what?
and
Blue,
pasted it.
I mean, sorry, not Blue Tempo. What about the thing where it was like, someone replied to a meme with just like, "What if I ate 2 grandfather clocks?"
What?
Wait. What?
No, oh, yeah. All right. So there's this meme, and it was like, all right. So the meme was like, what if I hired two FBI, like private investigators to follow each other, and then it was like a text from the FBI like, hold up a second, you know, it was just like that, and like, all the replies were normal. Then there's one. It was just like, what if I ate two grandfather clocks?
Is there supposed to be like something else there?
There's
Is
no
it
context
just-
to it. I saw the screenshot. That was it.
Two grandfather clocks.
What if I ate two grandfather clocks? Why two? Like
Yeah,
what?
like-
What's
like,
what's the
what
difference
if?
between eating one grandfather clock and two? Besides just you ate twice the amount of grandfather clocks. Like
Two is
does
great
something
against
happen when the second one is added in?
Yeah, it's very precise numbering. Was one not enough for you?
One's at 12 a.m.
Three is
the
too
other's
much,
at 12 p.m.
Like, you're so confident that the first one will taste so good that you're getting a second one to eat.
Oh my god. Wow.
What's your guys' least favorite meme, like, ever?
Oh god. I'm usually able to answer this very quickly.
I remember like when Uganda Knuckles came out. I don't.
That's
yeah,
it.
I don't
Uganda
remember.
Knuckles.
I don't remember why. Like when it first came out, like the first day, like it was just like a VR chat meme. I was like tweeting about it. I thought it was funny, and then literally like, the next day I went like on a whole rant about it. And I don't even remember why I was so mad, but I was.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. Not a phony.
My friend was over, and it was like right when it was becoming a meme, so it was like real juicy. And we were just
Really?
sitting on my computer. Yeah, we were sitting on my computer playing VR chat, just like chiming in. Like everyone was a freaking Uganda Knuckles. And then like 2 days later, I am like boiling because I'm so tired of the fact that literally everyone is saying this, and it's super annoying.
There were kids like at my school. Like I remember there's this one kid, and he was like. This just reminded me of it. There was this one kid who was like, he was a kid I like was acquaintances with. Like, not even that. We were friends before, and then we just like stopped talking. Like, and then, you know, like we saw each other, and we were like, oh hey man, you know, how are you? And I forget what exactly it was, but we did eventually get to the point where we were doing some joke, where it was like. Doing a trailer voice, you know, like you know, world, like that kind of thing, and he was like
stereotypical.
Yeah, but he was like in a world, Rick and Morty, and he just started laughing so hard, like the hardest I've ever heard anyone laugh at in a world, Rick and Morty. It was like, I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, okay, man. It was. So that reminded me of it just because all the kids at school were like laughing really hard at do you know the way, you know, that kind of thing.
Remember one time I was doing a school play, and it was around the time Beep Beep Lettuce was funny. There was a meme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had enough of a role that I had a mic, and I was like. It might have been like a rehearsal or like one of the performances, but I was just like backstage and I said beep beep lettuce and like it picked up and everyone heard it.
Oh no.
Just with no context. And they like in front of everyone after the thing, they're like, yo, so why'd you say like beep something? And everyone laughed like, okay, buddy. It was like the least funny meme I could have said too. That's what makes me mad.
Dude, there's so many funny memes nowadays. There's the green alien. There's the gray alien.
Yes.
A lot of aliens. Not really funny.
How are the alien is like, it's like.
I have yet
I
to
don't know.
laugh at it. I just.
Dami Tukusito was like the peak of the alien memes, and then how are the aliens like?
I laughed
didn't laugh.
once at the watermelon smashing one, where the dude like smashes the watermelon and then it, like freezes and he's dancing. I laughed the first time I saw that, but then that was it.
I don't know. Memes are just bad. Not
Yeah.
saying memes back then were good.
What
I
was
mean, Lay me
What
walk
was the
to the
best
store.
era for memes?
Say that again?
2013, dude. Bad luck, Brian.
Ooh. Yeah.
I think MLG was the best era.
MLG.
Yeah, like 2015.
That's
That
hard
was
to
such
say
a
now because it's
complicated
not
era.
good.
I know. I like now it's like awful, but like at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. That was like the juicy era memes because it wasn't only like, it wasn't just the memes. It was like
You're a real
Leafy
fan
is
of that
here
word, aren't you?
versus-
That what?
You're a real fan of the word juicy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your life is just full of juice and juiciness.
Yeah, well, it was a very juicy time because there was the Leafy's here versus
Everyone.
everyone, and then Keemstar or whatever, and all.
Well, that was
just,
after
like, going
MLG.
down. It was after it. but,
MLG
like,
was like
yeah.
Yeah.
2014.
I'm mad at myself for ever being into Leafy.
Me
Yeah,
too,
I-
honestly.
I got
I
into
never-
his videos for like a day before he got the controversy, and then I was like, haha,
yeah.
no.
I was never
I like
into
there were
it.
just
I was
people
into
who
him
started
like for a good few months.
Yeah, same. There were and
But-
then people
that's
just
that's what makes me so like weird. Like what? Like
yeah.
what I think.
But
was
then
good
people
about this.
started like pointing out the things he was doing, and like that's when I was like, oh.
I think I stopped watching after a while because I slowly started to realize like, you know, he's just being like a jerk.
Yeah.
But like I also a lot of it was just like this is boring. He just says the same thing over and over
It's
again.
just repetitive, yeah.
Yeah.
But and then he got the controversy. And like, all right, I'm definitely done.
Yeah. Throwback to when Tempo, if you want, you can have Molly cut this out, but like halfway through the school year when Tempo had the idea to do a deep dive on iDubbbz and dig up any information we could, so that way when the next content cop rolled around, we could sell the information. We had a plan to
Yo, you can leave this in. Yeah, so like right after the rice gum video,
oh yeah
I was thinking about it, and I was like, what if we just like really like dug into like iDubbbz' past and like try to bring up any like controversy against him, like really like, and just spend a lot of time like
because he said that you could still
anything.
find it. There was like an interview at one point, and
So-
he was like, "Yeah, no, you can find old cringy stuff."
And so like, and then we would just find all that and like save it and like compile it, and then the next content cop victim, like as soon as it drops, just like hit him up and be like, "We'll sell you this
Yeah,
for like a comeback."
and I thought it was a good idea, and then Tempo changed his mind because he was scared that we would have gotten found out, which is fair.
Like, yeah, because like if we got found out, if we actually did
We
that,
would
like
get
everyone
slaughtered.
would hate us. I know.
Especially since iDubbbz is the one that everyone always roots for. I don't outside of Content Cop, I don't like iDubbbz. He's too like he's like always I don't know, I don't like when he's kind of like himself but a character, like the cuz he's very well spoken in Content Cops and everything, and you can see how smart he actually is, but I don't think he's like Max Mofo in all his other videos, and I don't think that just like burping and breaking things is that funny. And I feel like that's kind of their brand of comedy a lot of the time.
I think he's really funny on Twitter.
Yeah, no,
It's
like,
really interesting because I can never tell like he's like the absolute opposite of wholesome.
yeah,
In like content cop, but he acts like half wholesome sometimes on Twitter.
yeah, that's funny.
And it's such a weird like gray area of irony.
Yeah, I think my favorite irony is when you can't tell if it's ironic or not. Like obviously
that's
with him
weird.
it is, but that's the best kind of irony. Like I'm sure some of the reviews of Stinky Steve were a joke.
I liked
Back to
I liked
Stinky
items
Steve.
in that H3 video about Logan Paul.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
What's weird is that there's Content Cop, but what I enjoyed more than Content Cop is iDubbbz's series about where he catches squirrels.
oh yeah, that was pretty funny. The
That's
Save
like-
the Squirrels initiative.
It's weird because it's like it's not even funny. It's just entertaining.
Yeah,
It's like super enthralling to watch this man catch squirrels.
I've never seen it. I'll have to watch it.
I liked
Yes,
this
please
video that was like low budget slow mo or something. Low budget something. What? I don't even know if it was slow mo.
I can't remember. Hey guys, check this out. Yo, my name is Eli, and I'm here to say, I was rapping. See, the joke is that now it's rapping.
Bye.